Great candidate for a container garden. Now, this one's going to be highly sought after, guys. Today we are dropping Acer palmatum Bloody Talons.
Y'all, Bloody Talons is one of the slowest growing maples out there. This is actually about a 5 to 6 year plant on a Welsh pot of Bloody Talons. Really slow, really dense, and it has these leaves that curl downward that look like talons.
Really cool plant. This is a Talon Buckholz introduction that we've been wanting to get into the trade for quite a while. Talon actually has the original that's from the late 90s. That tree is only 2x2 since the 90s, so you can imagine how compact this one is. Think of this one a little bit like Sir Happy. Not as finicky as Sir Happy, but certainly as slow growing. This one is a true dwarf, compact, dense tree, and it's only going to be 2x2 even in a 20 to 30 year span. Absolutely love this one. A few interesting things about Bloody Talons we like to let everybody know. They always get this bulbous place around the graft. That's actually a characteristic of this tree. Doesn't make a weak spot. It's actually a good plant. The original one has that same characteristic to it, but it does make a bulbous graft. Really cool plant. Now, I also want to let everybody know it's going to be a highly sought after one. Now, if we release Nebula for the first time in a 7-gallon, they're often $200. These are at the same age range. So we're actually going to be listing Bloody Talons today for $200. We always like to keep our prices as low as possible, but please note these are in that 5 to 7 year age range already. So more about growth and age than it is about exclusivity on these. Small compact habit though, Acer palmatum Bloody Talons. One of Talon Buckholz's last introductions he made. Absolutely outstanding plant. One of the most curved plants. Now, one of the reasons this is named Bloody Talons is it can get some pink in the spring, fading to green. But what you actually get are these pink-red blushes over top of the green. Looks like talon claws with some blood on them. Hence the name Bloody Talons.
I think this is really perfect. If you've ever read Talon Buckholz's blog, we've actually been going through and doing some of those blogs on the Buckholz YouTube channel. You learn that Talon is no holds bar on many things. He tells people how they like it. So he tells people how he likes it, whether he likes it or he doesn't. Right. And so name's very fitting with Bloody Talons as one of Talon Buckholz's last introductions.
Bloody Talons introductions. Awesome plant. Talon himself said you're gonna have to price this one up if you take my Welsh pots out of the farm. They're older. Consider these like you would a new introduction of a 7 or 10 gallon. They've been there a while. Again, 5 to 7 year age range is just on these Welsh pot 1 gallons. We will put small 5 to 7 year age range on those. Super interesting plant though, and highly sought after. Also take into consideration we have this one in production, but it may take us a few years to get a big set again just because of the growth rate.
Yeah, it could be 2 years before we have a much smaller 1 gallon than these. These have been trimmed back to you. We'll see a flush of growth on this, a little bit larger than normal this year on Bloody Talons because we have trimmed them back for cuttings. We do have this thing in production, like Matt said. It could be a couple of years though until it actually becomes available just because of the slow growth rate of Bloody Talons.
Yeah, there's some all stages going up there. We grafted a ton this year. Those will be like 5 years before they're this size.